everybody, and welcome back to High Button Sports here as we get set for our first home Basin Armada game of the year. My name's Jeff Werber, and on the call once again here for your Basin Armada. I think this is our third year in a row, maybe even our fourth year kicking off here with the Armada. And we are ready to go. A fresh team out there, 0-1 on the season, losing in their first game away earlier, and they've stuck us on pad B here. But we are ready to go, and we're excited to get after it as they're taking on the Kings. Kings, another high button client this year, so excited to bring you this game as we're able to cover both ends for you as that one's worked down low. Off in the corner there, and a good little battle to start. Joel Verge trying to get that out for the Kings. And around the boards, and now picked up, scooped back by Turple. Drop back in through the middle. Left side finds Verge. Verge gonna get pinched in on the wall and takes a hit there by McCullum Stokes, who's wearing the C. That one's sent in. In along the boards there, getting it up to Boudreau. Boudreau, a new Armada player here, trying to work that out. Comes towards the middle. McIntyre gonna try to work that over to Blackwood. Blackwood takes it off the one hop. Number 77 here, Blackwood. Gets it taken away by McCullum Stokes, and McCullum Stokes often one to throw a check. We'll throw in an extra one. That one to the line, and a hard shot sent in and whistled down there. Tyler McDougall with the shot, and the save in net there. Like I said, McCullum Stokes wearing the C this year and the fishbowl. So McCullum Stokes, one of the, I believe, 7 returning players from last year. So good to see that young man get the nod. And like I said, known for having a bit of a meaner side, one of the better hitters on the Armada last year. And we'll see how that C pushes him to even maybe be a little more aggressive this year as that one's worked in. King's gonna stop up, playing it down the right side. And there's Chase Munden. Munden gonna turn it over though, and it's worked over on the right side, picked up by Conlin, Liam Conlin, new player here to the Armada, cuts in on the right side. He'll take a shot, that one's steered away. Net guard on the ice there near the ringette line. In behind and played back, Conlin. Over on the wall, McIntyre stick lift. Back over to McDougall. McDougall gets that into the middle. Conlin diced it down low, looking for that return pass. It's loose in front for a moment. Kings battling away at that. It'll come over McElner Sullivan as that one down ahead. And now a chance here for the Kings. Shot on. And it's in as it slides through on the first real opportunity of the game. And the Kings will go up one off the stick there of Chase Munden as he squeaks it by the returning goaltender Payson Stewart, and that'll be 1-0 here early as the Kings sneak one by. A good chance there, just got in behind the player and able to get it back into the back of the net. In towards the middle here, so the Armada now fighting from behind here early, just 2 minutes in. Down low. And now that will go out as the whistle gets blown, and the shot's 2-1 Armada, but 1 goal here for the Kings. Face off here. Kings, and that one's gonna play back to the blue line. Leslie shoots that down around the boards. Bouncing off the skate there at Turple, and free for a moment for the Kings. Nice jersey matchup out here. It's beautiful white jerseys there for the Kings. Not too many name bars, but that can be forgiven with jerseys like those. In along the right side, past Thompson, and it's going to go down for the delayed icing, but I doubt it'll make it there. It doesn't, as it's caught there by Leslie. He'll try to get it through towards the middle. Picked up on the right side. Oh, and a big hit as the arm goes up. Turple goes head over heels. And a boarding call here as Josh Hollett got all of that one. And now it'll be power play time for the Armada trying to get back in this one. Lots and lots of time obviously, for your Armada, so not too much worry just yet, but a big hit there along the boards, resulting in a power play. So 17 minutes left to go, and that'll be sent in the other way. Picked up now. Andrew Link, the D-man, gets it over to Sam Cowan, the returning player. Cowan down the left side. He'll drop that puck back in there to Adams. He'll try to keep it in. Peveril covering on the line. Peveril works that to middle, turned over. Picked up quickly now by William Elliott, and he'll send that down and help the Kings penalty kill. Held on to behind now. Right side, led ahead, hits the skate and rolling back up, and now a layout hit there in the middle. Again, is keeping the pressure on. Some aggressive play here as the Kings even on the PK. McCullum Stokes now picking it up down the right side. He'll have 4 players back for the Kings, so he'll have to hold up. Played in the middle, shot on, and they score! Tied up with a beautiful shot there by Nate Boudreau as he gets the pass from McCullum Stokes. And that'll be 1-1, so we're all square again here. And we'll head back to center, so the power play marker a minute in. And if this setup looks familiar, I'm sure it's because last year at Ice Jam, they were set up on this exact scaffolding as Boudreau looks for a hit after putting one in, and Pryor with a shot on. That one steered aside. But this is the Ice Jam setup last year, and we're back at it. We're on pad B as the evaluation's going on our regular rink D, so hopefully this is only temporary as that's to the middle. Another shot, and they score! And Nate Boudreau, 2 goals on 1 shift coming off 2 shots, and have yourself a start to the year here. As just like that, the Armada are in front. And momentum in favor of the Armada. Quick lead for the Kings, and then 2 quick shots right from the sweet spot in the middle of the ice. And number 10 makes no mistake. Head back to center here, and it looks like a penalty after the play there for firing that puck out. So a power play chance here for the Armada to extend their lead some more. I believe that might have been Martin as he fired that out in frustration. They usually don't call that, but a power play nonetheless as the Armada looking to keep it going here and get themselves a 2-goal lead. Simonson gets it over on the right side. Back and behind, a big penalty here for the Kings. They started out with the lead. Since then, it's been all Armada.
Assistant number 9, Nolan McCallum. Number 2, Samuel Cohen. Time goal, 3 minutes, 52 seconds.
Back and behind, that one gets to McDougall. And they said that number 18 scored that first one for Armada. My mistake if it was. Thought it was Boudreau initially. One of us got it there, but nonetheless, 2-1 score here with 5-2 the shots. Back to McDougall. McDougall fakes the shot. He'll hold on to it. Hands over to Simonson down low. Back to Simonson, shot on. Covered up with a minute gone in this power play. So like I said, big penalty kill here for the Kings. They're trying to keep it within 1. We'll head back here for another face-off. So lots of whistles here in the first 5 minutes. Cowan will be out there. Cowan, a veteran of this Basin Armada team. He'll be wearing the A this year. Played down low and pushed into the boards there. Pitcher. Over to Cowan. He'll step in, and that fires off the post as it'll come back out in towards center. Thompson chips it off there to the right side. Cowan now with a stop-up play. Cowan down the right side. Hit on net, trying to hand that off, and coming back out the length of the ice. Up to Turple. That one misses Turple's stick, and it'll be a whistle. Head back in the other way here with 14:05 to go here. 20 seconds in the penalty, so Kings got to just kill it for a few more moments here, and they'll be cooking. Jumping up to the zone, and Turple gets tripped up. No call on it as that one into his shin pad. Back down low to Thompson. Thompson holds on, riding up the stick there, but still ahead for the Armada as Turple shoots that one down into the corner, going for the hit there. It'll pop back out. Down the right side, they waving off the icing as Adams catches up to it. Middle on the half wall. Kings work it in, trying to get a cycle over to the left side. Blackwood has that bounce off his stick. Pryor now pinched in along the boards. In towards the middle. Picked up by Adams. In towards the middle and hustled down. McMillan trying to get that for the Kings. It'll be left in behind and picked up by the Armada. So turnover, trying to center that puck. Backed off into the corner, brought around. Centering pass will get steered away. Past the hand. And now sent in for the icing, and 12:50 to go in the first. Shot will be 8-3 for the Armada. Well, face off in the Kings' end. Chipped by, and now the Kings with a chance here. Pebble can't get to it, but a big play as it could have been a 3-on-1 there. Duncan trying to get that in for the Kings. Duncan spin around on the left side. Link gonna lay the hit down. Down into the corner. Armada trying to center that puck. Hand it off. Little centering pass again. Up the right side. McIntyre and Peverill will probably head to the box here for the knee-on-knee or the tripping call. So now a chance here for the Kings to tie it up in what has been, no doubt, a back and forth game. Down the right side. All on to here by the Kings. Back to the line. Getting that over to Duncan. Duncan tries to center it. Works back in behind. Duncan shot and a good stick by Cowan to break it up, but still on this shot stick there and finished off as it jumped over with a stick there, and it'll be all tied up. There's Josh Hollett. A shot into the back of the net, so a penalty and a goal for Hollett here, and it'll be 2-2 and a back and forth first period. There's no doubt about that. As we'll head back to center here with 12 minutes left to go in the first. 2-2 our score, and what it's been is shots. 2 shots for goals for the Armada. 2 shots for goals for the Kings, and that one's sent in at a big rebound. That bounces just out of reach. Simonson works it down. Conlon in behind. Dished out there by Munden. Our first goal scorer gets it to Simonson. Simonson gonna try to turn on the Jets, but it's turned over. Munden now going for a skate again. Munden has a cut in front, and that will be steered into the corner on the last second effort. Big hit in there. It'll be over to Cowan. Cowan hands that puck off. Sent towards the middle and left side. Bouncing off the end boards. Shot on down and 11:06 to go in the first. And they'll call that the icing. And no change allowed here for the Kings. Leslie fires that down. Turple will stand in there and take a big hit as getting all that one's Blackwood. Clean as a whistle as they'll head back the other way down the right side. Held on to Murphy with the cutback. Armada gonna pick that up over to Pryor. Pryor down the left side. Pryor makes the move around, still has it. Knocked off the stick now. Into the left side, leading ahead. Evading the check and offside, so still looking to work out the rust here with lots of whistles here in the first period. Everill gets it over to the link there. Boudreau with the lead pass. Evading the check there is Kemp, gonna make a move around. Kemp trying to chase that into the right side corner. Check late as that one wraps around here on the right side. Lead pass knocked down by McCullum Stokes. McCullum Stokes down the right side. He'll lay the hit to shake him off. And along the half wall. Up on the skates, and good hard battle by McCullum Stokes, frees that puck up. Armada still in the offensive end here. Under 10 minutes to play in the first. Kind of kick that ahead. It'll bounce on back. Probert takes a hit as the Kings working it down. Boudreau all over him. Into the end there for Verge. Over to Duncan. Low shot. That one's scooped at, but it'll be into the corner there for Boudreau. Now Kemp. Up ahead. Brought in. Good hard shoulder to avoid that check. Kemp working it in all his own, and the last man gets it, but he allows his team to change. Shots 9-4 here as we get into a bit of a rhythm here. Plenty of penalties. There are plenty of whistles, I should say, here in the first, but trying to get into a rhythm here as Cowan tries to hand that off, and he had a man wide open in front, but it was blocked at. Diving and jumping out for that one is the goalie, Nate Beaton. To the line, shot on and into the left side. Simonson lets one go. It'll be picked up on the other side there by Adams, who tries to center it. Down now to Orchard. Sent on in. Duncan now with it. Duncan does a stop up and we'll just flick that on. Stewart easily steers that away. Cowan now. Backhand that gets out to Donovan J. There on the right side, trying to center that one. Jay gonna go pick it up. Jay on the U15 goals last year, who managed to win just about everything there is to win. Fantastic season. He'll now be playing with Sackville. Back down in behind, and the stick goes flying. Running to the boards there. 2-on-2 down low. Looking for that centering pass, and now Jay's gonna pick it up. Jay here in front. McDonald now. Worked over to McIntyre. McIntyre with the handoff to Munden. Knocked back in the other way. Picked up by Jay. Jay passes that to Opus. Back to Jay. Gone a few minutes here, though, to whistle. Donovan Jay tied up in the skates. He'll kick that out to Munden again. Munden tries to return fire. It'll find its way all the way over to McIntyre on the other side. Back down low to Opus. Kings with possession, but can't get it out of their own end as Armada just keep pushing that in the zone as Simonson fired it. Picked up now, Elliott. Trying to bring that, and McDougall can't hold up as that one will go offside. And we'll get our first whistle there. 6:49 left to go in the first. Thank you for tuning in here to High Button Sports. Once again, a new season upon us. Back in front. Shot, that one fanned on, trying to jam it in. And the goalie knocked down along with the net perhaps as the whistle went. Two-two game here, 6:42 left to go in the first. These are full games, so we'll have a 20-minute break in between the first and second. 12:11 Atlantic Standard Time. The earliest start time in the U16 League at 11:45 home games for the Armada. Down the right side and rough hit there. That one tries to come out to the middle. Eleanor Sullivan shoots it, but it'll be whistled down. So in our first period, we've really only had one real long stretch without a whistle. Other than that, it's been start-stop. Over to the right side, Thompson shoots it back in behind, centering pass. That one steered away. Leslie, eyes lit up like saucers, but a little too far out of reach. In behind, trying to find his D-man, but it'll be sent the length of the ice. Shot on up past Kemp's stick. Delayed offside gives the Armada a chance, but now Brock in and Blackwood with it. Blackwood beaten to it by Thompson, but Kings still with it. Kings in behind, centering pass. Trying to get some offense going here late in the first. Hit late. Now whistle gone, not sure why. Net moved off by a hand pass, I suppose. Face off here. Kind of bust into the zone. That one played off in behind. Stapleton with it. Now a shot on, easily blocked it away as Verge getting that one off. Into the left side, Verge held in along the boards. Trying to chip by the chip and hustle there by Link. Trying to center that and diving out. Nicely done to get in front of that one, McMillan. Back in behind, McCullum Stokes. Centering, picked up now by Duncan. Duncan gonna bring that in. Duncan down the right side, head up, he'll take a check by Link, tries to avoid it. Kings haven't had as much time setting up, but once they're getting it low, they're doing a good job of playing that aggressive game. Armada maybe just have one half step faster here in the first period, which has led to a few more shots, but pretty even here as we have our 2-2 game. Down the left side. Jay brings that in himself. The big D-man gets that back to McDougall. Turned over as the Kings grab it. Trying to center that over to Jay. Jay's shot, that one rising high as it gets tipped. Back to the blue line. Purple tries to get that in behind. Picked up in the middle. A moment with it as they bring it in offside. He's got Pryor. Gets it back to pitcher. Shot. That one steered aside. It looked like a great chance there in the middle. Up to Probert. Back in behind. Turple. On the right side. Bounce pass. All the way back. Held on to now by Pryor. Pryor centering. Chipped ahead. Kings evade the check, but go offside. It's some confusion at the blue line. A little whistle here. 3:36 to go in the first. McIntyre tries to cut around. It's into the stick there of Probert. Chopping away. Back in behind for Thompson. Up to McDonald. Shot on to the other side, steered in. Gets it down to Leslie, that one into the shin pad. Tripped up back to Leslie, now McDonald. Jumping puck around there over to Thompson. He'll try to steer it in ahead. Thompson, the handoff here, just under 3 minutes to go in a long first period. Conlon gets it to Kemp. Down low there and picking up and leaving it behind is White. Trying for that centering pass. One bounced into the corner. Grabbed now by Kemp. Back over to Link. Up the right side it goes for a waved off icing. And now a penalty coming there as Conlon will head to the box. And it looks like a power play coming here late with 2:21 to go. Boarding as the Kings will look to get their lead back. We saw them up 1-0 early. Now we're at 2-2. Power play chance here. Just want to take this moment to say thank you for tuning into High Button Sports once again. Both the Kings and the Armada, now proud partners with High Button. We appreciate all the support to get us to this point. We're excited for another season here at U16. Link gets that over to Duncan. Duncan, a low shot, steered aside. Into the corner, over to Duncan. Held on to. Down the right side, trying to get that up. Picked up now by Cowan. Cowan right here in front of us gets a clean clear out there. 1:38 left to go in the power play. Hollett, our latest goal scorer, with it. In behind. Duncan with a spin around. Head up, hustling. Gets it over on the right side there. Orchard over to Hollett. Back in behind for Duncan now. Duncan gonna enter. In ahead, he'll get knocked off of it, and a good play there as Cowan gives him a little extra, and we get the quick whistle. Under 90 seconds to go here. Towards the middle, Boudreau is gonna keep that one out. 1:18 to go here in the first. Picked up there by Opas. Lead pass there on the left side. In ahead they come, stopped up. Verge now with it. Back over to Jay, down the right side. We're into our last minute of play here in the first. Back to Jay. He lets a low one go. That one steered aside. Donovan Jay attended the high performance camp in the summer, which was streamed by High Button Sports. That was a great time. Got to know Jay a little bit while we were there. 38 seconds to go here as 15 seconds on the power play, and that'll go between the legs. And now Boudreau with a big hustle. Boudreau getting to it first, 29 seconds. Jay's gonna take the body, freeing up the puck. Nicely executed there as that's sent up ahead. Shot on and steered aside as we're back to 5-on-5. 16 seconds to go. Picked up McEllen or Sullivan. Sent off into the corner. And a lead pass sent the length of the ice here with 4.2 to go in the first. We'll have a whistle on the play. 2-2 the score here. 11-8 the shots. And we're just about to take our first break of the game here. We'll get a fresh sheet of ice. We're going to elect a hold in the corner, and that'll do it. So 2-2 at the end of one. Something I would call an exciting period here in High Button Sports. We'll be back shortly with the second in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. back here to High Button Sports for our second period of action here, 2-2 game. Seeing what's going to come of the second period here after an exciting first as McCullum Stokes tries to get a quick shot off there. Fresh set of ice as Cowan shoots and into the mesh, and we'll have a quick whistle here. Just 14 seconds in. First period, back and forth affair. Both teams having leads at certain points, and we ended tied. Shots 12-8 for the Armada. Back to the line. That one sent out in front, trying for a quick snapshot at it. That one shot into Boudreau. Left side, a big hit laid. It'll come back over to Jay. Jay with a chip pass up the right. Arm goes up for short, delayed offside, but it'll be over to Jay, who works that in as the D-man, but forward turning it over there, and now almost a chance at, but Blackwood gets the flick on. Kings try to work it back the other way. Back in through center, evading. Blackwood shot. Puck rising up there, Peveril now gets that over. Picked up now McCullum Stokes. McCullum Stokes tried to chip by, doesn't get it there. Picked up by Blackwood, now the other way. Blackwood in on net. Sent it to the corner, and that one bouncing down. In behind. Now trying to evade the check. Will get knocked off it there is McDonald though. Trying for the centering pass. That one took a few funny bounces into the corner. Now grabbed up the back end. Peveril gonna pick up on that. Peveril trying to bounce that up. Intercepted in there by White. White gets knocked down, and now another penalty coming. And a charging and two boarding penalties in the first period. Okay, so Armada will head to the PK. So the ref's not afraid to put the arm up here in the first game of the year. As usually charging and boarding's kind of calls you make after you see a big hit sort of deal. You know, nothing like a high stick or tripping or anything like that. More so off a big hit, you're gonna get those calls. That one sent to behind for Duncan. So Kings with a chance here to retake the lead early in the second period. Turned over to McDonald, however, into the corner. Pryor takes a bump. There's Probert holding him along the board. Worked in front. Up the right side, gonna get over to Simonson. Simonson shoots that one down. Here on the left side, bounce pass. Picked up now in through center. Trying to bob and weave around. Gets it over to Duncan. Backhanded over on the right side. Tipped on, and a funny bounce there, but covered up by Stewart. So we have our advanced statistician here for the Armada giving me some advanced stats for that first period, and Sam Cowan, the man heading out there now, led the forwards in ice time. Had, I believe, a 3-3 face-off win and loss. So he was 50% up until that one right there, just dropping below 50 off that one. Now into the left side, trying to center that into some skates, and now picked up by Cowan. Cowan gonna hold on to it, trying to find some open room in the middle. Gonna be pushed too far into the right side corner. Held in along the boards, there's Cowan. Jay with some push on the much smaller Cowan. Bouncing over, here comes Thompson. That one will go for the icing here. 28 seconds to go in that Armada penalty. 16:45 to go in the second, and will remain tied 2-2. Boy, does it feel nice to be back in the rink here with regular season hockey on the go, and my beer league starting up Tuesday. The NHL starting up early next week. Truly does feel like it's hockey season. The Toronto Blue Jays headed off to the playoffs. That's kind of a nice thing that coincides. Watching the beloved Blue Jays in the postseason and the start of the NHL season. That one's sent in and scooped up. Not as many chances here early in this period. Face off over there to Thompson. Thompson shoots that down along the boards. Picked up now in stride, a little cheeky move ahead to Blackwood. Kings now back 5-on-5 as that one steered into the mesh. Now back 5-on-5. No power play marker there. Held on to there. Kings trying to keep it in. It'll knock in behind and hustled into the corner there. But an icing, so the whistles keep on coming. Boys still trying to get in a rhythm there. And here's Kemp. Kemp had the highest face-off percentage winning in that first period, winning 6, losing 3. So the rookie doing some good work on the dot here in their first home game, going in for the hit there. Kemp held on to it, worked to front, chance for a shot, that one high, and as clear cut as it gets. As that one just high, picked up now. Link tries to keep it in the zone, it'll bounce on out now, hustling the other way. Jackson Orchard, he got it over, but couldn't get it squared away, the Kings, so Armada grabbing again, bouncing through the skates there, past the blue line, chop back in for Kemp. Kemp dropped back up to McCullum Stokes. McCullum Stokes picks it up down the right side. Doesn't have anyone with them as that'll go up and hit the mesh. 15-13 left to go in the second. And here on High Button Sports, we're doing big things as we are now spread out around the Atlantic provinces with the Cape Breton Islanders set to go here at 1 p.m. as well as the Moncton Thunderbirds out there at the K Arena in Moncton. So we're all over the place now for High Button, and if you want to watch those games perhaps, those will be on High Button Thunderbirds and High Button Cape Breton West Islanders. They'll be starting in the next 20 minutes. Face off, one into the corner there. Back and behind, grabbed by Duncan. Gets that up through the middle. Over there, McCullum Stokes. McCullum Stokes trying to cut in, and he'll be knocked off of it into the back. Puck coming up in through the middle. Back and behind, a stick handled, and a hard pass that'll go through the legs. Now here for Boudreau. Boudreau shot on. Bounce back, looking for that centering pass. Is a quick breakdown there for the Kings. Won't harm them though. Into the left side, brought in Stapleton. Stapleton in along the end board. Stapleton back to the blue line. Low shot into the corner there. Simonson gonna get that for the Armada. Over 5 minutes gone here in the second period as we approach halfway through the game. Back down low in the corner, trying to evade the check. Conlon. Back to the line. Grabbed there by Opus. He'll head then back, has to chase after it, and Kings are forced to retreat the zone as Pryor trying for a drive-by. Picked up now, hustled in as Murphy. Murphy gonna shoot that down, McDougall in it. McDougall in the foot race for it. Gets on out to Pryor. Pryor along the boards, tries to chip that up. Knocked in behind and gets that over. for a centering pass. Taking another hit, that one between some legs, and fired back the other way. Leslie picking up on that here. A little bit without a whistle here. Picked up over to Cowan. Can't get that hit off as it's worked in front. Armada able to clear it out as it was free for a moment. Now going for a skate. Here's Thompson, the big D-man, hands it off to Conlon on the right side. Conlon centering. Gonna come over to the left now. In ahead to Hollett. Hollett going for the break, and Hollett in alone. Shot. Scores. Fires one by Stewart once more, and Hollett will have his second of the game. And a lead once more here for the Kings as the back and forth continues. 3-2 and a burst of speed there. Great job by Josh Hollett, number 8, as the flow in the wind. And a great chance. Back on over, getting it over to Link. Noah knocked away in the front there, and Kemp will get knocked off, and another penalty coming here. And a knee-on-knee call on that one. So Blackwood, 4 minutes he'll sit. So Armada, after going down 1, now a chance here, a double minor. Trying to tie this game up and maybe do more. Back in behind, Kemp picks it up. Down low, held on to, backhand, that one rising up in behind and stayed out, but that one chopped that. It'll come down here for the Kings. 2-on-2 in the other way. Gonna send some players down low even though they're on the penalty kill. Boudreau trying to work that back. Boudreau with a couple, he'll get knocked down. And they're stepping over them as they got right tied up, but the other way, the Armada, it's loose in front. Picked up there by Kemp. Kemp stick handling, backhands it to Link. Link centering, that one's gonna bounce off the pad. Past the outstretched stick there of Munden, it'll head the other way. A minute gone on this power play. Armada haven't been able to set up yet. Munden holding on to it and gets it back to his D-man there, Opa's. Opa's shot on, covered up. Oh, and an extra shot there. And now some real extra stuff as the ref is gonna send him. And this ref certainly not afraid to call a penalty as Boudreau will now take away the power play for the extra shot after the whistle. So they still get 54 seconds of the power play after, but it'll be 4-on-4 here for the next 2 minutes. And along the blue line. That one's sent back in behind. Picked up along the far boards. Orchard knocked over. Picked up. Played nicely to the side there for Blackwood. In ahead. McDougall gets it over. 4-on-4 continues. Up through the ice here, Armada. McDougall holding on to it. He'll take the extra step, gets it back to Pryor. Pryor on the right side, trying to center that puck, but covered heavily in front. Armada still with it, gets it over to McDougall. McDougall shot, oh, and a beauty off the crossbar. What a shot. Knocked off the stick there, and now in towards the middle. McDougall with the A. The closest the Armada have come to scoring since the 4-minute double minor. Back in behind for Simonson. Simonson trying to get it up. And a minute gone on the penalty there to Boudreau. Head back the other way. 10:22 left to go in the second, so we're just about halfway through this home game for the Armada. 3-2 the score for the Kings after the latest breakaway goal there. And we're just waiting to continue our 4-on-4. Duncan shot, that one stopped with a shin pad. Duncan another shot into the shin pads. Simonson chases in the corner with Jay. That one coming over to Simonson. Simonson head up, skating down the right side. Oh, and a big layout hit here in front of us as he got all of that one on Joel Verge. That one might have to go in the highlight reel. As Verge right back up though, trying to work it in ahead. 30 seconds left on the Boudreau penalty. And now a whistle coming. And we'll get some fresh legs out there for the Armada as we're officially halfway through our game. And behind there, Leslie getting knocked around a little bit as it gets loosened up now. 16 seconds till we're have a minute power play for the Armada down the right side. McCullum Stokes.
77, you get a minute left.
Picked up by Kings. McCullum Stokes knocked off of it. Back in the other way. Stapleton getting it up. McCullum Stokes down the right side. He'll hold, shot on. Covered up, 9:20 to go, and the whistle goes. So now 48 seconds of power play time for the Armada. Nothing has come of the last few minutes. Next weekend we'll be doing the Kings home games over in Sackville. Back-to-back home games for the Kings team as they get set for their home campaign here on High Button Sports. That one worked across one timer. McCullum Stokes gets the shot off, couldn't hit the mark as that'll come on back. 34 seconds left on the power play, trying to get something going here late. Link gets it up to McCullum Stokes, who cuts in through the middle, hands that off to Conlon. Conlon down the right side. Conlon holds on to it, gets it to McCullum Stokes. He'll get to the left side, one-timer shot. Plenty of time to get over for it, and it'll be covered up as Peverill got a lot of it, but prepared for that one. Left side, gets that back to Link. He'll get it down to McCullum Stokes. McCullum Stokes over to the left side, hard angle shot, will get it down. Kings tip it by, and now going for a skate here. Picked up Blackwood, kind of jammed it up a little bit. Blackwood picks it up, handed off, and now delayed offside as the whistle will go. 8:20 to go in the second. So nothing will come of those penalties that have plagued the middle of this period. Over to McDougall. McDougall with the lead pass. Sent down low, and Cowan just stays on his feet. Tries to get it there on the right side. Simonson holds him to the outside. Gets that puck turned over in his favor. Simonson hand it off, trying to flip that in ahead. Back down low in the zone there, over to Duncan. Duncan Holt. Back on over, intercepted in through the middle, still holding on to it, is loose there. Stewart stays with it. King still with some pressure, and then net off. So, or no, I'm not sure why they blew that whistle. Oh, it's coincidentals. 5 minutes apiece, coincidentals. So McDougal ahead of the box. And McEllinor Sullivan on the other side. And 7:32 to go in the second. A couple of gents will be taken off.
5:32 and a whistle.
Okay, so I guess it was only 2-minute coincidentals as we have our timekeeper report that as the puck's still loose. The referee definitely came over and said 5, so we'll keep an eye on that, but nonetheless, we're still 5 on 5. Thompson trying to get it to the middle on the blue line. Shot down the left side. Kings maintaining possession deep in the Armada zone. Flies up high there into the glove of Elliott. Spinning around looking for the shot. Stewart's going to snare that away and have it hit off his glove. Back to the line, low shot, and calmly scooped up. 6:42 to go in the second. Thank you to everyone watching here on High Button Sports. The shot's 18-13, so 2 minutes for roughing. So, offsiding roughing calls is what they ended up with there. So we've got a charging, 2 boardings, and a roughing. So the ref not messing around with calls like that. Into the left side, held on to. Hollett trying to get that by. Hollett has his team up 1 here as we approach the end of the second period. Held on to. Kings find some open room in front. Held on to. Trying to center it. Still loose. Stewart tracking. Kings on the right side. Holding. Can't jam it in. In behind. Good job holding the zone. Shot on. Hollett got the shot right in front where he wanted it, but save on the play. 6:05 to go now. Remember that the Armada are missing one of their top goal scorers from last year, Chris Brill. Chris Brill, phenomenal player out there who knows how to put the puck in the back of the net. They're without him. I heard that he should be back shortly as it is an injury keeping him out here. But hopefully he'll be back and ready for our next game for the Armada. As a returning player, bringing that experience here at the U16 level, knows how to score, knows how to create offense, which is always appreciated when you're playing high-level hockey like this, as goals don't always come easy. Here in the corner, Kings trying to shake it off.
Nice whistle, guys.
Into the skate there for Pryor, and we get the word that next whistle, the coincidentals will be done. Down on the left side, high, clear there, and the Armada with a chance the other way. Handed off, oh, and just too late on the pass. There's a perfect chance by Pryor. Looking like NHL 24 out there at the cross crease, but it was in the skates. 5:11 to go here in the second. Armada still trying to tie it up. Simonson gets it over. Picked up by Link. Up through the middle, Conlon. Conlon. Hand it off. Sharp angle shot, rebound in front, still alive. Held on to. Gets through some skates to Simonson. Simonson for the shot, and a great block there. And a tough one for Probert as he'll head off in pain. He took that one right on the ankle, but a fantastic block. It does not get any better than that. As they're calling for the trainer here. Here, down low, that one pushed into the corner. Cowan trying for that shot as it gets steered aside to the left side. Picked up by Boudreau. In front now, here comes McIntyre. McIntyre bobbing and weaving. Over on the wall, picked up by Simonson. Simonson bounce pass up to Cowan. 3:54 to go. Armada are buzzing a little bit here the last few minutes. Boudreau gets hauled down, no call. It's McIntyre will go for a foot race with it with Leslie. Held on to. Simonson Pokes back in behind. Fired up through the middle, oh, and almost gets it to Boudreau, who would have been off to the races. Just hops on by. He's down here alone, held on, trying to jam that in as line mates have changed. Knocked down. Kemp moving around. Kemp tries to jam it through, and a good save there, as it looked like he had a bit of the 5-hole there. The coincidentals will end 3:17 left to go here in the second. Score is still 3-2. The best opportunity in a bit there is the Armada. Turned it on here the back half of the second period.
And a whistle. Okay,
that one into the corner there. Behind, Leslie gonna pick it up. Turple, my mistake. Turple down and behind. Grab, gets it back to Leslie. Leslie, low shot, that one into the skate. Trying to chip it by. Held on to down low there. McMillan trying to get that out for the Kings. There's a big hit along the boards there. Back up in through the middle. Held on to. Chipped up ahead. Left side looking for something here late. 2:23 to go in the second. Back in behind. Held on to. That one chopped away. Picked up now. Bobbing and weaving. Here's Thompson. Thompson up the back end. Thompson held on to. Shot. Gets a good one, and that one bouncing in behind. And another good opportunity. Just under 2 to go. Hitting a skate there for the Kings. Up through the middle. Left side, gonna try to get that to Link. He'll backhand it. A nice pass under pressure there to Thompson as we approach 90 seconds remaining. Back on over down the right side. McCullum Stokes hands that off. Armada still buzzing here, trying to tie it up. Shot on. That one saved. And a whistle, and McDonald with an extra shot. And now a lot of extra shots. And looks like the Armada are gonna get called there. As we'll head back in the other way, so the Armada coming out of that with a penalty with 1:33 to go in the second. They've been buzzing the last few minutes, and now it becomes crucial to not give one up before the end of the period. As they're already down one. That one back to the line for Jay. Gets it over to Hollett. Hollett towards the middle. Shot on. Steered aside. Into the corner there. Preverl gets tied up as well. And Stewart taking no chances. He'll cover that up. And now the coincidentals officially end. So my thought was right there as they sent them a little too early before. So now they're all square. So the only man sitting in the box is McDonald. 1:17 to go here in the second. Back to the line for Jay. Jay gets it across to Hollett. And that one falls into the back of the net. But the net was, or it went under the side of the net. So they called that off as, you know, the rink staff here, you know, we're getting used to the new season just as we are here on High Button. It always takes a few weeks to work out the kinks. So that one went in the side of the net. 1:02 to go here in the second. Power play time for the Kings as they try to get a 2-goal lead. McCullum Stokes picks that up and fires it out. get up on it. Grab now there. McCullum Stokes in ahead to the middle of the ice, but it'll be stopped up. Bounce pass and just offside by a hair. There's Conlon. Face off coming here, 39 seconds as we approach the end of our second period. A great game this has been, 3-2 to score. What a way to kick off our season here on Pad B, as me and my advanced statistician, nice and chilly up here, but with a great angle of the action as that one's to the line, shot in. McDougall with the shot, 20 seconds. 24-15 the shots for the Armada, but 3-2 the score for the Kings. Face off, coming here, down into the corner. Millen looking for the outlet, gets it to McIntyre. He'll try to spin around. Cutting back in his end, McIntyre, just 7 seconds to go. They'll drop back, and one-way chance here perhaps in towards the middle, and that'll be stopped, and that'll take us to the end of the period. So 3-2, Kings after 2. You're not going to want to go anywhere as we take a 10-minute break and be back for our third period. See Hello everybody, welcome back for the third period here. Sorry for the late start, just getting everything sorted as the high button streams start to fire away from all cylinders. And we are off to the races here for our third and final period. So 3-2 the score for the Kings. As the penalty ending there, we're 5-on-5 and a quick shot there by Duncan trying to make it a 2-goal lead. Back up the right side, trying to get a Turple. Duncan picking up on that. Lead pass ahead, here comes the Kings. Onside, shot on into the corner. Grabbed now and out for a hustle. Moving and shaking over to Link. He'll send that one back around. Picked up by Cowan. Cowan to Peveril. Peveril shot. That one steered in behind. Grabbed and gripped ahead as we hear the Armada coach say everything to the net. So that'll be something we keep an eye on here. 25 shots in just 2 periods. So you got to be happy with this shots. But you're going to be a lot happier if you can tie this game up. Right now it is a deficit. The boys in blue are fighting through. 18:38 to go here in the third. Sent on, jumping ahead over to Conlon. Leading up here to the right side. Stepping it on net, that one fired and into the mesh as it rides up a stick in a hurry. 1:16 the time here. Over to Conlon, shot low on that. Can't find 5-hole as Kings will pick it up here in front. Hand it off and Simonson with a clapper that gets knocked back the other way as the Kings look to enter. Backhand steered off. Picked up now, looking to evade. The check, it's on the right side. In behind. Held onto, shot, now into the corner. That one off the stick of Stapleton. Towards the middle again, it bouncing around. Oh, and takes a bounce between the legs. And a tough one on Stewart. And that'll be 4-2. And a tough one to give up early in the third, any way you slice it. So now we'll see if the Kings kind of switch up their strategy here.
1877?
Down the left side. Oh, and falling down in front, we'll head back the other way. Picked up here by Probert. Probert, good to see him back on the ice as he took an absolute rifle off the skate, trying to block one late in the second. Down the right side, McCullum Stokes shot, and they score! And a quick answer is McCullum Stokes with a burst of speed, and then finished off on the rebound as it came right in front. And the man who will head to the bench first is Leslie, and the Armada right back in it. 4-3 the score now, and the exact response you wanted. Early in the third period, plenty of action here. As we'll head back into the corner, picked up McCullum Stokes, the captain, with a great play to lead the charge there. As Leslie, the D-man, oh, and an interference call coming there to Leslie. So a goal and a penalty for number number 12.
2 minutes, 38.
And that one was pretty clear cut. So 17 minutes left in the third, and boy, what a starting 3 minutes here. Up there as they try to get it down the left side. Nice lead pass in here. Shot on. And a good save there for the Kings as they get piled up in front. And a good shot by Munden. As we await the face-off here, and every few seconds it seems like something's happening in this game, and it's been like that since the very start when we had a goal in the first minute. That one shot on over to the right side, try to get that back to Duncan, held on to, pushed off into the boards, down low now, jumping over the stick here to Peveril. Peveril tries to get it over the pitcher, held on to now by Hollett, gets it over to Duncan. Duncan, low shot, that one tipped off the stick in behind. Working it around behind the net. Oh, and a centering pass gets it to Duncan. He'll work that into the right side corner. Comes out, and a chance here for the Armada to get some seconds off the clock, but it'll be sent back on. And a save and a hit again. And another penalty here after the whistle. You may as well not mess around because this ref will call anything under the sun right now in terms of after whistle play, and that'll take away the power play with 1:10 to go. So Chase Munden will end up in the box there, and it'll be 4-on-4 for 1:10 and a chance here for the Armada to tie it up. 16-12 to go in the third in the offensive zone. 28-20 the shots. This game is providing everything. Down the right side, into the corner here for Verge. Knocked off his stick. Simonson gets that up. Simonson leading the team in ice time. Up to McDougall. Held on to. Gets it over to the right side. Trying to get it back, and a tough shot into the pants. And a bank pass. It turned over. 4-on-4 continues. Past Kemp. Kings will work it in. Elliott. Elliott on the side. Centering pass. It's loose for the moment. It's still alive, and now it's covered as the ref giving him a few extra whacks.
Kings penalty number 11, Chase Munden. Good for slashing, time 3:48. What? Chase Munden for slashing, 3:48.
Down into the left side, trying to center that one off. They picked up now. 5 seconds left to go in that initial penalty, so it'll be a power play here for just under a minute for the Armada as Leslie will come off. McCullum Stokes on. Now they'll try to work it out. Kemp with it, gets it up to McCullum Stokes. Down the left side, low shot steered in behind. Kemp has that go the opposite way, can't track it. Back in behind, fire it out the length of the ice. Picked up now to Thompson. Back in. Held on to. And worked back the other way. Up to McCullum Stokes. McCullum Stokes with the C on the chest. Got it going on the last goal. Trying to tie this game up. put in some work here as we're back to 5-on-5. Down the right side. In there, McCollum Stokes tries for the centering, and it'll go wide. It'll be onto the stick of the Kings as McIntyre tries to get that one up. Held on, moving around to the right side. Picked up in behind and a hit there, but still getting the shot off, and a good pad save by Stewart. Is now Boudreau with it as the Armada have numbers to the middle. Link shot, oh, and a rebound that just goes a little wide on the left side. A hot shot padded away. Kings down low. Good flow to the game here to start the third period. In front, trying to get it off. That one works on over. Picked up and worked in by Peveril. Down low to Pryor. Pryor trying for the centering pass. Shot on, and they score. And lots of net to shoot at for Nate Boudreau, who puts it home. And Boudreau with a statement game here at home. A penalty, a couple goals, and 13-10 left to go in the third, and we're all squared up. And can't say we're too surprised, am I right? It's like the way this game has gone. As well, get our scoreboard updated at the 4-4. Both teams, I'd say, playing pretty good here. But the Armada coming out here in the third period with some zest to their game, and that one gets worked down low, and Cowan going for the sharp angle shot. So 4-4 the score here with 12:49 to go. It was 4-2 as recently as 8 minutes ago. Peveril down low, and he'll go for the hit. Tries to get it back. Kings will miss it, and it'll head the length of the ice. No icing as that was off the stick of the Kings. Held on to, lead pass just out of the reach, and 12:25 to go in the third. They'll head back the other way, 32-22 the shots for the Armada. As Cowan lets out a profanity as he heads off to the bench there. The line sent back down, trying to get that centered away. It'll be over to Hollett. He'll pick it up, gets it up to Probert. Probert down the left side. Probert has lots of room. Shot on Stewart as he fires one off. That's tracked nicely, but plenty of room. Remember, the Pittsburgh Penguins playing tonight in Cape Breton, as well as a game in Halifax tomorrow night. So if you've seen Malkin walking the Halifax waterfront there, your eyes do not deceive you. That actually is the NHL legend enjoying our beautiful city along with his buddy Sid. So quite a weekend here. If you see the Pittsburgh Penguins casually walking downtown, I mean, talk about a double take, but you never know what you're quite going to get here in Halifax. Last year it was Bedard lighting up the city during the World Juniors. Before that, you know, it's the minor hockey we get every week. Right now we've got the exhibitions coming to town, so it's always an exciting time. It's a big hit along the boards there for Simonson. McDonald now with it. He's got Kemp with him. McDonald has Kemp in the middle. If he can get the pass off, he'll hold on. McDonald, Kemp, and he steers it in. And that'll be 5-4 and a 3-goal lead, or 2-goal lead. Completely gone now as the Armada have turned it on in this third period with 11:13 to go, and once again in the lead. For the score, just like that. Opportunities aplenty on both sides. We'll head back to center with 11:13 to go, and maybe a little kick in the butt here for the Kings, who had a great second period. A the other way, and that'll go for what looks to be an icing as it can't get beat out. We'll head back in the other way.
Armada goal, score number 55, Nick Kemp. Assistant number 15, Carson McDonald. Under goal, 8 minutes, 47
So Kemp from McDonald there for the leading goal as it stands. Back to the line. Held on to. Opus trying to get that out. It'll be in behind. Grabbed by Leslie up the right side. Chipped in behind as the Kings looking to get some of that play from the second period and bring that back. Doing a great job in the start of this game of taking advantage of their opportunities. And they've had a couple here in the third period, but haven't had that same pace the Armada playing with at this moment. That one's shot on and a great block in there by Opus, and two big blocks for the Kings. One at the end of the second by Probert, that one there. So this team definitely playing for each other. Back in along the board, and then McDonald's will take a big hit. Picked him behind, looking for the sharp angle low shot. It'll be into the left side. Back over, Leslie's shot. Steered him behind. Grabs now. Up the left they come. Trying to chip that on by. Hustled after it in the end. Looking for the centering pass. It's picked up and scooped along. McIntyre shot. That one rifled off the crossbar as he shot it going across his body. A great chance. Picked up in stride here by Duncan. Duncan down low on the right side. He'll take a hit. Riding up along the glass. Just stays in. Now it'll come out here for Boudreau. He gets the pass off to McCullum-Stokes. Those two have been together all night long. McCullum-Stokes on the right side, or I should say afternoon long. Cowan worked it back down. McCullum-Stokes trying to get it back to Cowan. Just catches a skate. Good flow to the game here now as Link will pick it up here near center. Gets it to Boudreau. Boudreau will touch it out of the zone there. Hand it off to Probert. Probert evades the check. Down the left side, Probert held on, shot, and Stewart covers it up. He got the shot they wanted. Couldn't find the twine, and with 8:57 to go in the third, shots 34 Armada, 24 Kings. Trying to tie this game up. Picked up, haul it, gets it down to McDougall. Stops up. McDougall circle back in front or behind. Gets it up there on the left side. Quickly stick lifted, Probert trying with it again. Kemp almost off to the races, but a last second hit takes away what would have been a great opportunity for the Armada. Simons's shot hits his own player Kemp. Down around, pokes that to himself on the other side, held on to, looking for the wraparound, gonna hold on, trying to get that backhand back, poked by Simonson, and it'll be last man back here for McDougall as the coach makes sure to let him know. Over to Simonson now. Simonson into the skates there, Kemp. Simonson right side. Up ahead now, trying to center it, shot on, that one steered aside into the corner. Back to the line. Back down to Simonson. Over to McDougall. McDougall in the skates. Kemp almost gets knocked around. Kemp holding. Down the right side. Oh, he'll take a big hit. Slow to get up, but it looks to be, and he'll stay down for a moment there. As we'll continue on as the whistle has not gone yet, but Kemp, who's been buzzing around this ice, took a bone crusher. Picked up now and a chance here. Up in the other way. Eleanor Sullivan trying to center that one off. Back down low to Thompson. Thompson up there to Turple. Back down low. Eleanor Sullivan trying to get the sharp angle. It's loose for a moment. That one's stopped. Oh, and it fell in the back of the net. But the high stick call, and that is the right call, is there. You can see on the right side, he got that stick way over the top. And it bounced in, but won't be good for much. As still down one with 7:01 to go here are the Kings. Face off here. Both side of the Armada end as Kemp looks to be okay as he gets back to his feet. Maybe he just had the wind knocked out of him. Like I said, that one of those hits where you can really feel the contact. Didn't make a big noise, but you can certainly tell. That one worked over, gets it back to big Donovan J. As it's played towards the middle, McCullum Stokes gets it to Boudreau. Boudreau shot down the right side. Bounce pass to the left. Flicked on, hits some glass, takes a funny bounce. Now a chance here, Cowan shot. Fought for and then covered up. There, taking no chances is beaten. Dropped in there over to Peveril. Peveril low shot, that one into the skate of Jay. Jay's just gonna chip it out. So head on back. So time running out here for the Kings, 6:21 to go. Bounce back over. Grab now. In behind a Link. Link gonna try to get that ahead, and now he'll pick it up and take it himself. The D-man has it, trying to center to McDonald. It'll be covered up. That one up through the middle now. Picked up. Moving around Stapleton. Stapleton doing a good job bringing that down deep into the zone. Picked up back to Duncan. Duncan shot. Oh, and we had a great angle on that shot, but it went just wide. Thank you everyone tuning in here to the end of our Basin Armada Kings game. So the Kings, the ACC happening in Moncton next week. So not too much action going on, but the Kings will be playing at home. That one steered in behind, and that'll be streamed on High Button Kings, which will be linked for the games next week. So you can go back right to the U16 website, and it'll have a link similar to this game, but to the Kings channel where all the Kings games will be played this season. 5:26 to go here in the third. Turple does a good job keeping that in as Boudreau comes in for support. Cowan down low as well. One shot and misses by quite a bit there into the corner. Gonna get that back to the line. Held off and a hit laid there. Cowan plenty of time. Gets it over to McDougall. Back to Cowan as Hollett putting some pressure on, but Armada will do this all day long to kill time off the clock with just 4:57 to go. Face off to the line. That one down low. Held on to, looking for the centering pass. It'll come back to McDougall. McDougall shot. Steered aside. Here on the right, flicked in behind. McCullum Stokes with a sweeping stick. Gets it up to McDonald. McDonald now going for a skate. McDonald hands it off to Pryor. Jackson Pryor. The returning player will go down the side and it'll be in behind. Back down low, oh, and running into the boards. Looks to be okay. 4:20 to go here in the third. Sent on up and now whistled down. Head back the other way off the icing call. 4:14 to go in the third. Picked up here by the Kings. Right back in behind. That one's going to wrap around to the stick there of White, but he'll go for a battle with it for the Armada in the corner. Probert going to come in to help. Trying to chip it on by, and now it could be an odd man rush here. Good job by Thompson. Held on to, though, by the Kings as they get tied up heading down. Here on the right side, pitcher gets it back down. Pitcher to the middle, over to Kemp. Grab now, Kings in the other way. Back to the right side, held on to, low shot, rebound. Oh, and that one just out of the reach. A good shot for a rebound, however. More like that. The Kings are staying here as we get into the last 3:23. Link picks it up, gets it back to center. Armada trying to hold on to their 1-goal lead. Kings trying to tie it up here late. We are down the stretch here in Bedford. That puck on the right side. McIntyre shoots it down. Back to the line. Knocking around, and that one takes a funny bounce. Into the corner, lost a stick, so now it's 5-on-4.5 here as Peverill doesn't have one. Scoots over, gets it back to it. Now tipped in front. Oh, and a good chance. It was loose for a moment. Trying to get it by Jay, but it'll stay. Oh, it'll come offside. We'll keep it in the offensive zone, though. 2:41 to go. Held on to. Steers ahead to the right side. Drop pass in between the skates. Now McIntyre. Oh, he fanned on what would have been a great breakout pass, but they still get it up ahead. Kings down the left side. Shot. Rebound. Armada clearing it out. And they waved off the icing. A chance here, a change for the Armada. Held up by the Kings. 2:14. Left side. Oh, and a big hit there on London. Held on to by the Kings and sent it to the mesh. And with 2:05 to go, I believe it'll be an offensive zone power play trying to tie this game up. They'll send out one of their offensive stars there in Josh Hollett. A man who has at least 1 goal already here today. In towards the middle. Left side. Oh, and Boudreau trying to get it out, and he shoots it right into his head coach there, who gives him an endearing smile. Just under 2 minutes to go. Dropped towards the middle. That one's scooped away. McCullum Stokes picks it back up. Moves it away. Pryor gets it to McCullum Stokes here late. 1:46. He'll fire one. Slapper that goes wide over to McDougall. Sent on in as we approach the final 90 seconds here. Picked up. Lead pass towards the middle. The Armada have turned it on here in the third period. Will it be enough to get them the win? One last rush here for the Kings. Shot on. Big rebound. Couldn't jam it home. Back to Duncan as the goalie's pulled. 6-on-5 here with 90 seconds to go. Shot. Oh, plenty of room there, and Stewart's going to step out for it. Over to Duncan. Duncan off the shin pad. Bounces over. Still kept in the zone. Kings high. Going to have to chase after it. Duncan has to pick it on the outside as we're into our final minute of play here. Final minute of play. Left side. Back down low. That one sent up into the blocker, the gut, I should say, the Kings player. Now the other way. McCullum Stokes has a net to shoot at. Jumping out for it. It stays out. 45 seconds to go. Trying to steer it in front. Flicked on. Simonson holds it into the shin pads. Can't get it out of the Kings. Simonson works it back down. Players down low here for the Armada. 30 seconds. Held on to now. Looking for the lead pass. Gets on as McIntyre can't handle it. And it'll be A tough offside there, 25 seconds to go. And Kings didn't like that call, but I don't know if there'll be much they can do about it now. 25 seconds to go. Center ice face-off. And a timeout called now. And we'll get a look over here as
Timeout, Kings.
Kings call their timeout, and all huddled up here. Not much time to work with, but enough time to try to tie this game up. It started as a 3-2 lead here in the period, and it turned into a 4-2 lead. And then 3 straight goals from the Armada have them leading. Have played pretty good here in their final frame. As we'll head back for the rare center ice face-off mid-game. You only really see that after a goal, the start of a period. We'll head to the middle, and the coach of the Armada making changes right into the last second. Oh, no, and it'll be an offensive zone face-off. So even tougher as the ref saying it was offside. Saying it was offside inside, or offside on the other side, so it'll be inside the Kings' end. I'm sure that's exactly what he said, word for word. Worked up to the middle, Cowan picking it up, the goalie pulled. Cowan with the bounce pass, gets it to Duncan, 10 seconds to go. One last chance here, Probert gets it to the middle, diving over it, Probert shot, Stewart with it, spun around, and that'll do it. As the Armada will come away with the victory. And a comeback win for their first home game of the year for the Armada. And that'll do it for us here on High Button Sports. Thank you for tuning in to another broadcast. We got a year in front of us. Can't wait to see you there. Next weekend we'll be live with the Kings 2 home games. But for the Armada and the Kings today, that is it. We'll see you next time.